Hi everybody, for all those preparing for their March 2024 SBR exam, few key tips. Number one, please remember your question one is consolidation. Pre-populated spreadsheets, could be a balance sheet, income statement, cash flow. I know you might want to hear which one of them, but now with the exam having different sets, please practice at least one of them. Remember, when you're doing that, do not overrun on your time. 2 minutes per mark, not more than 60 minutes on that question one. I like to say start with question two, which is the ethics. You have accounting standards to be applied there, but the ethical principles not to be rewritten, but applied into that scenario. Where are they being unethical? Where are they being dishonest, etc.? Remember section B of the exam, question 3 and 4. I say start with first the question 4, which has usually the current issues or the articles, could be around sustainability, climate change, KPIs. Make sure you have read those articles. You answer those bits quickly. The professional marks are also available in that question 4. In that question 3, I would like to say it is challenging. Go by the process, knowledge, and then write from the scenario. Whilst doing all of this, please remember that not only you stick to your time, but you also go through the summaries of all the accounting standards. Good luck and hope you do very well in your exam.
Hello everyone. As you know, your pre-seen information is out and I'm sure all of you have read the pre-seen information, but please make sure that you go over it again because there's so much of information in this specific pre-seen. So it's very important to just be aware of what is happening in the industry as well as with the company. On the day of the exam, make sure that you read the requirements very carefully. It's very important to get the requirement right, because if you don't get the requirement right, you're going to go on and answer a question which is completely different. Read the exhibits carefully as well, because most of the information that you need to write your answer will be coming from the exhibit. Do manage your time effectively, because before you know it, it'll be 3 hours and 15 minutes. Don't panic. There might always be something in the exam that you're not too sure of, but just do your best. All the best for the exam.
Hi there, this is Vignesh here with some AFM exam tips relevant to the March 2024 ACCA exams. I'm going to leave you with 3 tips which should hopefully help you going into the examination. Number 1, there are a lot of commonly tested areas that we've practiced in our revision classes like foreign NPV, APV, valuation of acquisitions, typical risk management questions where you've learned standard templates. When you get questions on these areas, stick to those templates. There may be a few aberrations, a few tricky elements, but majority of the marks can be gained by sticking to these formats and templates. 2, focus on managing your time well so that you can answer both the numerical and the discussion elements equally well. And that means uniformly spreading your time, devoting your time on the discussion elements as well, where you can very efficiently pick up marks. The third and final tip I would leave you with is not to get stuck up in 1 or 2 calculation elements, which will also help you manage time. When you get stuck, make up a number, skip a step, but move on. I wish you all the very best and hopefully your exam goes really well. Good luck.
Hi guys, this is Sarah Kilani, your AAA tutor. And this video, I'm going to tell you a few exam tips for the March 2024 sitting. So, first of all, I'm not going to tell you the tips regarding time management and practicing questions and all of that. I'm sure you guys know this. But for AAA specifically, what I want you guys to focus on is number 1, I want you to answer the requirement. So make sure that you answer the requirement. Don't answer what you think you know, what you've just learned, what you read right before going to the exam. Make sure you focus on what the examiner is really asking and just focusing on that. Number 2, make sure that you plan your question really carefully, especially for question number 1. We know that this is a big question. So while you're reading the question, make sure that you jot down your answer and plan your answer properly. Number 3, my final tip for you guys is try to answer all questions. Even if you don't answer them fully, just make sure that you do approach and try to answer all the questions to make sure that at least you get some points in there. Thank you so much and good luck in the exam.
Hello everyone, this is Vignesh here with some APM exam tips for the March 2024 ACCA exams. Given the nature of the APM exam, which is clearly not knowledge driven, you need to focus on value added comments. This means making sure your answers are relevant and while at the same time put in the context of the scenario. So use the scenario triggers and scenario points given to generate ideas. It is also important that you focus on generating adequate variety of points rather than focusing too much on one point. Yes, points need to be well explained and developed to gain professional marks, but at the same time, it is important you try and push yourself to gain a variety of points. Breadth and depth matters. While doing all of this, you clearly need to manage time very effectively. So make a clear plan of how much time you're going to spend on each question and stick to it. Practicing mock exams into time naturally helps improve the skill. Good luck.